Look at your hands right now. Really look. You can see them clearly, in full color from every angle you please. You can turn them over, bring them close, watch them move. You have seen your hands directly, with your own eyes, hundreds of thousands of times. Now, try to do the same scene with your face. You cannot. You never have. In your entire life, you have never once looked directly at your own face with your own eyes. Not a single time. Stop and let that settle, because it sounds impossible. You know your face. It is the most familiar thing in your life. You would recognize it anywhere. But the real answer is far stranger, because everything you think you know about your face has come to you secondhand. Through a mirror, through a photograph, through a screen. You have only ever seen reflections and copies, never the thing itself. The one face you carry with you every second of every day is the one face your own eyes can never reach. And once you understand that that actually means you may never look in a mirror the same way again. Start with the mirror because it feels like the obvious answer. You see your face in the mirror every morning. Surely that counts. It does not, because the face in the mirror is not your face. It is a reversed copy of it. When you raise your right hand, the person in the glass raises their left. Every asymmetry in your features and every human face is full of them. One eyebrow slightly higher, a smile that pulls a little to one side, a nose that leans a certain way, is flipped. The mirror shows you a version of yourself that no other person on earth ever sees. You have spent your whole life staring at a stranger who happens to look almost exactly like you. This is why photographs of yourself so often feel wrong. It is a quiet, common little agony. A friend takes a picture and you look at it and think, that is not me. I do not look like that. But you do. That photograph is closer to the truth than your reflection ever was. The camera captures your face the correct way around, the way the world sees it. It is your mirror that has been lying to you gently every single day. Psychologists have a clean explanation for the discomfort. It is called the mere exposure effect, studied in depth by the researcher Robert Zajonc. It says we prefer what is familiar. You have seen your mirror face tens of thousands of times, so that flipped version feels like home. The photograph shows the unflipped, real version, and because it is less familiar, your brain flinches. You are not ugly in photos, you are simply unaccustomed to the truth. But this goes far beyond mirrors and cameras, because even a perfect unreversed image on the highest quality screen still would not be your face. It would be a picture of your face, flat, frozen, silent. It cannot show your face the way it actually exists in the world, in motion, in 3 dimensions, shifting through 1,000 micro expressions a day. Think about what your face really is to other people. It is never still. It is a living, moving landscape of teeny signals, the flicker of a real smile, the half second where surprise crosses your eyes before you speak. The way your whole expression softens when you see someone you love. Everyone in your life has watched this living face in full motion, in real time from the outside. Everyone expects you. You have only ever caught it frozen in a photo, or reversed in glass, or lagging slightly on a screen. You have never seen your own face do the things that make it yours. You have never watched yourself laugh the way your friends have watched you laugh. And here's where it becomes almost philosophical, because there is a strange consequence buried in all of this. The face is the single most important object in human social life. It is how we recognize each other. It is how we read emotion, build trust, fall in love. And researchers have found that the human brain has a dedicated region, an area called the fusiform face area, whose entire job is to recognize and process faces. Your brain treats faces as so important that it hands them their own specialized piece of hardware. And yet, the one face this powerful system can never directly observe is the one it is attached to. You are exquisitely, biologically designed to read faces, and you are locked out of your own. You spend your life as the world's expect on everyone's face but yours. This creates something genuinely odd. You carry a mental image of your own face, an idea of what you look like, but that image is stitched together entirely from unreliable sources. Flipped reflections, flattering photos you choose to keep, and unflattering ones you deleted. Old memories, half glimpsed reflections in windows. Your self image is a collage assembled from fragments, none of which are the true, direct article. In a very real sense, the face you picture when you think of yourself is partly a fiction, a guess, a reconstruction your brain has quietly built and asked you to accept as fact. Some researchers have explored just how loose this self image really is. In studies where people were shown versions of their own face subtly altered to be more or less attractive, more participants tended to identify the more attractive, enhanced version as their true, unedited face. We carry a slightly idealized portrait of ourselves in our minds, and we believe it is accurate. The face in your head is not just secondhand, it may be gently, hopefully wrong, but maybe you are thinking none of these really matters. It is just a face. So let me tell you why it might matter more than almost anything. The thing you can never see directly is the exact thing every person you have ever met sees first. Your face is your introduction to the world. It is the part you that enters a room before your words do. It has been present at every conversation of your life, every argument, every first date, every goodbye, and you were the only one in the room who could not see it. You have been performing on a stage your whole life, facing an audience, unable to see your own leading actor. And there is something almost tender in that arrangement once you sit with it. Your face was never really built for you, it was built for them, for the people who look at you. Every future that you scrutinize and criticize in the mirror is a future that someone else has found comforting, or beautiful, or simply, unmistakably you. The face you cannot see is the face that made your mother's heart leap when you were born. It is the face your friends picture when they think of you. It is the face someone will one day search for in a crowd. You gave that face to the world freely, every single day, without ever once getting to see the gift you were given. So the next time you catch a glimpse of yourself in a mirror, in a dark window, in a photo that makes you wince, try to remember what you are actually looking at. You are not looking at yourself, you are looking at a rumor of yourself, a translation, the closest your eyes will ever get to a face that was always meant for someone else's. You will go your whole life never truly seeing the one thing everyone else knows you by. And maybe that is exactly as it should be, because your face was never the part of you that you were meant to look at. It was the part of you that you were meant to give away.